Hi everyone, it's Tanya Tracy with Flow Physical Therapy and Pilates in Asheville, North Carolina, and I'm back after a nice long break. So prior to me taking my break, I was going to go through a couple of my favorite Pilates exercises. And so I want to pick up where I left off. This one I was going to save for the very last, but I actually like this one so much I just wanted to share it now. So this one is called Mermaid, and the purpose of Mermaid is to get good breath work, so breathing in and exhaling, and also to get some rib mobility and some spine mobility, which everybody could use, especially in the region that you get this rib mobility, which is back through this half where most people get really stiff and tight. So with Mermaid, you just need to do it sitting on a mat. If you can't get to the floor, a good modification is sitting in a chair. You can do this on a chair, you can even do it sitting on a couch so that you don't have to get up and down from the floor. Sitting cross-legged is another modification. If sitting cross-legged feels uncomfortable, especially if you're one of these people that feel like your hips are way up here and your knees are up and you're tight, you can sit on a yoga block, or you can fold up a towel to sit underneath your ischial tuberosities or your sits bones to lift your hips, your pelvis a little higher than your hips, and it kind of opens up this area. Or you can fold up or roll up your yoga mat or your Pilates mat and sit on that as well so that it lifts you up. So that's another modification. But I'm going to show you this in what's considered more of the traditional Pilates stance. So one leg comes and tucks in behind me so that my shin bone is running straight this way. My front leg, the shin bone is running across this way, and the sole of the foot is on the top of my thigh. So I'm sitting nice and tall. With this one, you're going to start, the arms are going to be out, and you're going to feel kind of like your arms are reaching away from each other to create a nice length across your chest and a nice stretching opening up of the chest. You're going to inhale and feel a nice lift, like you have a string pulling you, and as I lift, you can see it's not my shoulders that come up, it's my spine, the idea that we're lengthening through the spine and the rib cage to get up. So that's an inhale, and on the exhale, keep that lengthening, and you're reaching over, your hand comes down, then to your elbow, and you're keeping that reach, but it's again a reach of the spine as you stretch over to the side on your exhale. You're going to inhale, the arm reaches up, you press up nice and tall, and exhale, this hand reaches for your shin bone, and this upper arm comes up and over, and again, reaching up with the spine and over so you feel a good stretch along this side. Inhaling tall, exhaling, coming up and over, imagining that your body is coming up and over a bar like a high jumper or a pole vaulter would. Inhaling up and exhaling over. When you're reaching, the biggest things to keep in mind, and when you're crunching down, is we're still keeping a nice long length in our neck, so we're not sinking in. We're keeping solid in our shoulder. And this arm here, when it's reaching, we're not reaching to close that space. We're still keeping that length for the neck so that the reach really is coming from the spine and the rib cage. So again, inhaling up, exhaling over, feeling that nice long stretch through the spine. So that is it for Mermaid. So if you liked it, I hope you try it out. I do this one quite frequently. It just feels good. It also kind of brings that nervous system down. So if you're feeling a little stressed, this is a nice good way to just resettle everything with your breath work. If you liked it, please like it, share it, comment, all those great social media things. And if you want to check out more, I have videos on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. And if you want to learn more about my practice, check out flowptandpilates.com. And I hope to see you guys next week.